Good morning, folks. Rodney here. Hope everybody's doing well. Well, Jack Rabbit sure put on a good show, didn't he? Dominic, how you doing?
What is it? Good evening.
Good evening to you, and good morning.
And good morning to everybody else.
I saw Matt and Dennis was in the chats over on Jack Rabbit's.
Yeah, I saw that.
Uh-oh. Sorry about that. All right. So, anyway, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Just wasn't sure. So let me say hi to a few people in the chat here. We got AZ Drone Dude. Good morning. Painting with Squirrels. Tej. Good morning. Jack Sparky Fron. Good morning. Oh, excuse me. Dean. Good morning.
Morning.
Brad. Good morning. 107 Drones. Barkley. Good morning. I think Akira Show, good morning. God bless America. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, keep right on coming. Hey, good to see everybody. Hope everybody's weekend is starting out well. Mine has turned into such a beautiful morning. The clouds have all drifted away.
Right to hear.
I just may go fly today if this wind doesn't stay like they say it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Mark, M Drone 1, good morning. So how are you doing, Dom?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, it's a bit rainy at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where's old Peter hiding?
Don't know.
Yeah. He must be getting lazy in his old age.
Yeah. Well, it is 1:45.
Well, it is. Yeah, it is that.
That might.
Jack Rabbit, FPV, good morning. Well, looky here.
There he is.
Matt.
Yeah, he's the man.
You got to give Dennis back. You can't keep him.
Dennis hasn't been here. Dennis who? What?
You forgot you did videos with him, brother. You can't deny it now.
I got Da Vinci, brother. I got Da Vinci, and I can put all sorts of people in my videos. Look who's over there. Hello.
Hello.
Wedge and Big, good morning. Dennis, hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm sitting in the dark. Matt's keeping me in the dark.
Right, that's
sounds
enough
about
of you,
right.
Back to the vacuuming. Go on, off you go. Go on.
Oh, my gosh. You got him trained well, Matt.
I didn't have to train him, mate. He come like that.
Well, that's thanks to me.
Oh, really? Well done, Rodney. I'll have to send you the money. Hey, everyone in the chat. How you going? Good to see everyone. Jack Sparky, I got your hello, Jack. I was driving at the time, so g'day, mate. Aki Rashel, how are you? Let me see. Oh, here we go. The SEAL Team 6 is on its way. Yeah, he reckons you've got to send them over to save Dennis.
Fly Zone Drone. Good morning, Dennis. That's Michael. Michael.
Painting with Squirrels. How are you?
See if this works. I don't know if it'll work.
Well, it will work. Absolutely.
There you go.
And there's Dennis.
Dennis, love lady.
Hey there. I just use your sound.
Oh, no. Now I've got this going on. What if I mute that? Here we go. No?
Nope, not going to work. I'll leave the room. I'll go start.
You have to find another room.
Plug the vacuum in.
Yeah. I finished the laundry already.
The vacuum cleaner bag needs emptying too, brother.
Right.
Ben Cartwright, good morning.
That needed emptying when I got here.
Oh, let's see. Well, looky here. Peter has finally woke up.
Hey, Peter.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah.
So, Peter, why'd you stop him, huh?
Uh-huh.
That's right, yeah.
Yep.
I would have let you go and enjoyed the Australian countryside.
Mm.
Michael Blade FPV, good morning.
That's not very nice, mate.
You,
Jeez.
you guys are having way too much fun. You know what?
I know we
Yeah.
are. It's illegal. We're breaking all kinds of laws.
Yeah.
What are you going to do when you get back? You're going to be so bored now, Dennis. You'll want to go back to Australia forever.
It's true. It could happen.
While
that's
you're at it, can
probably
you dust
better.
that fan, Dennis?
Yeah,
Dust
that's-
that fan too, brother.
Yeah, it needs a bit of cleaning.
It does, doesn't it?
He's not going to let me stay very long. And he realizes I'm not moving around. He's right over there, so it's not going to be good.
You guys have your sunrises too early up there in Queensland.
Mm.
You got to get out of bed early. So
Yeah,
Hey,
5:15. I have to get out
Gonna
of
do it
5
again
I have to
tomorrow.
get out of bed at 5:15.
I didn't bother. I watched the replay.
I've got
Not such a long
dedication.
drive tomorrow, but
I have dedication and commitment.
start time.
Over the dedication bit. Don't do that
Oh
anymore.
man,
Hurry up, hurry up.
thank you. Okay, see you guys.
See you later.
Where's he going?
Do the vacuuming or something, I think.
Oh, do the vacuuming. I bet you didn't know you was going to spend your vacation cleaning Matt's house, did you?
No, that wasn't in the. I didn't see it in the fine print at all.
Well, I guess that's why, because, he told me one time that I always had a place to stay. Now that I know what he's doing and why
Yeah,
he's doing
now
it,
you know why you have a place to stay.
I may just go visit Peter and Dom.
Yeah.
Rest
Most
assured, though,
definitely.
Rodney. Rest assured, Rodney, because the inside's clean now, you'll only have the outside to do.
Yeah.
Oh, well, in that case,
But you better hurry.
I love yard work.
Don't we all?
Oh, hard work.
Don't we all? Well, I'll tell you now, I might as well say on this live stream, but we're getting up again in about another 3 hours. And
That's right.
we're heading off to do another sunrise down at the
All
Gold
right.
Coast.
Yay.
Jerry, where'd
There.
Peter go?
Pete-
Oh, no.
Hey, dropped out.
We got Jack instead. Oh,
Jack
sorry.
Rabbit.
Good
Jack
job,
Rabbit.
Scott.
Swapped Peter,
Sorry.
swapped Peter for Jack or Scott.
Did I
Yeah,
throw
Scott.
Peter out?
No, I think Peter
Okay.
dropped out. I don't know why.
Hey, look, I apologize. I think I got hang on. I got to mute. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm an
Jack
amateur here too.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. All we hear is
You did
you.
Oh well,
a very good job. Nice recovery.
well,
job.
There's
No.
Peter. He came
Sorry, I
back.
missed
Back
No,
here.
one time.
yours. We were.
Yeah, we lost him.
And I
Push the
want to
wrong
say,
button.
Oh, and I wanted
I want
to
to say good
broadcast
morning
you
to
over
Mark
the
in
show,
Drone
but they
One.
allow me to do it.
I'm sorry, Dennis. I stepped on you, brother. I didn't mean to.
No, it's
This
fine.
is why he's
said
here.
I missed your sunrise because we were at a show and I wanted to broadcast you over the show, but they wouldn't let me do it. So that's
Oh.
why I missed you.
Oh, well.
so I know Matt and Dennis have been over making comedy gold because this is a knife. That was great.
Oh, mate, we've had a lot of fun, eh? We've had a lot of fun.
That's
And,
funny
Sounds like
because
it.
I knew you were over there and I was like, well, I'm gonna get that. I went and got that scene and actually clipped it out, but I was going to associate it with Chris Hope. And then you guys came in right after that and did that. I said, oh man, that's great.
You've been a busy boy, Jack.
I'll tell you, I've been putting in a lot of overtime. I literally came in here at 1 o'clock this morning and redid my whole soundboard.
Oh my goodness.
So-
Well, it came well. It did.
Well, I didn't play
That
hardly
clip
anything.
you made, Matt, of Dennis getting ready to go into the woods.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was great.
That was awesome. Oh, go on, mate. Go on. You'll be all right. No, wait a minute. You want to get killed?
That's what I mean. They've been making comedy gold down there.
Oh,
This guy-
poor old-
His ideas, he has he has a new idea every 15 seconds for something we could do on video. So
Yeah, I've seen that short. What is it? I forgot how you do it, but I got a thought.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
I'm
it.
sorry. Here we go. And if you touch the glasses, look out.
Yeah, you got to watch that. Yeah. Oh yeah, look, it's we've been having a lot of fun, and we've got a lot more videos to put out, and they're usually like 10, 15 seconds long. There's just, and I did do a shorts one, and I did film it in short, whatever. I'm just not going to do that. So they're all going to be in landscape anyway, just 10, 15 seconds worth of absolute nothingness, to be honest. It's a
Good
bit of
morning,
fun.
Brooklyn chick.
So, Dennis, have you caught up with the local wildlife yet? Apart from that,
Have I done what with it?
have you seen any of the local wildlife?
Oh yeah, we went to Matt's boss's place, and he lives in the bush,
Okay.
and so a bunch of roos out there, skippies, a bunch of kangaroos, and actually,
Skippies. Is that what they're called?
Mavic 3 got some excellent footage of those. I can't wait. I haven't actually seen. We saw the cache. He saw my cache for having flown my drone, but
That camera's blown me away, mate. It really has.
oh well. Yeah,
It's a beautiful drone.
It is, but he did some excellent footage. Hopefully it will become part of a video off of my channel pretty soon after I get home, because that one's gold, I think.
Yeah.
Did you say hopefully, Dennis? What, all that work and you're saying hopefully?
Well, apparently you're not giving him time to do any editing there, Matt. You're making him work too hard.
No, I'm doing the flying. He's doing
Well,
it too
there you
coffee.
go.
Yeah, I don't know if you.
He's doing.
He was flying till the battery was critical too.
I was right next to me though, so it wasn't much of an issue.
But guess what? I had some great advice from a Australian that says, "Oh, don't worry about it; it'll just fall out of the sky." Is that not right, Peter? I'm pretty sure that's what you told me. I was worried about the battery. So. Yeah, it was you. I know it was you. Don't worry about it; it'll fall out of the sky when the battery's dead.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That makes retrieval so much easier.
Hey, Dennis, look, it's one of the students in the chat there, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Matt, I saw you learned something about drone flying in that sunrise one this morning. At least you had it on auto, so you had the settings right.
I guess I switched it back over to auto so I could switch the EV. I couldn't figure out how to do it in pro. So I'm a novice. Look, I'm not a camera guy at all. So
sorry, I was talking about Matt's sunrise this morning. He had the drone on auto.
Did.
Yep.
I did.
He did.
I did.
Yeah.
And probably a good thing too, because I was too busy concentrating on losing RC connection every 2 seconds.
Every few
Yeah.
seconds, that's right.
Did you ever figure out what was causing that?
Well, Bob had a great suggestion, after he said it, it's absolutely true, because I had the same problem with my Mavic 2 when I was hotspotting to my iPad. And it has absolutely got to do with the fact that you've got a lot of stuff right on that aerial. Number one is that iPhone was there, and it's hotspotting and doing it, and there's a lot of interference there. And I can guarantee Bob's correct when he said that that's what's doing it. And we should have done a test this morning when we'd finished the live stream. I should have just put straight up and chucked it out to see if there was any signal loss. And I can almost guarantee that there wouldn't have been. That's for sure.
Right. Yeah. And by the way, all those guys who were in the chat and stuck with it, my heart's out to you, because I was playing and singing worse than I think I've ever done. You guys hung in there, so thanks for that.
There is a positive though, because the beach cleared out real quick, and we didn't have to worry about flying over people.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
well, it is hard to perform with sleep deprivation. So
Then we
that
went
was
to the restaurant. That's where all the people had gone to. So, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
Hey,
that's one of the advantages of watching it on the replay too, because you can fast forward through all that.
so I I was going to say this, but I got a trick that I do. I actually put it on 2 times and watch all this stuff.
Yeah.
And guess what? If I talk slow, then I actually talk right. So
Yeah. Hey, did you see the bird near miss on the Mavic 3 this morning?
yeah.
Crazy. And
1 hour
this is
sleep. Crazy.
Yep, and this is the worst thing ever because I thought, right, I'm out of here. So I punched it up and then I lost connection. So I couldn't control the drone and this bird's still flying around. Oh, boy. Get connection back again, fly it towards me, lose connection again. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was.
That's stress.
I
And it wasn't
made
your
it work
drone
for his
either.
lunch today.
We're gonna fly with the Mavic 2 tomorrow and see if that makes any difference. But it's not a good thing to be, especially when you're over water, and because tomorrow we're going to be over water again and over boats and all sorts of stuff. And don't want to be don't want to be having any issues,
Oh,
What was-
Jerry
Go ahead.
Bauer brings up a good point. That bird almost tagged that drone.
Dude.
Yeah, that's
very
what Matt was
close,
saying. Yeah.
very close.
Was that your Mavic 3, Dennis, that he was flying?
Yeah.
Mm.
It was going to be Matt's Mavic 3.
Slight salt damage. Crazy.
No,
Yeah,
no, I absolutely. If something goes wrong, that's on me. That's not on Matt. I appreciate him flying for me.
Oh, we got away with it, mate. That's the second time because a crow had a crack at me the morning before. But that was sort of easy enough to get away with. But it didn't lose any connection whatsoever that morning, so I don't know.
I know.
So what time is it
And
there?
also, the other thing is the night before, or the morning before, we tried to do a live stream, right? And I was trying to do it from my iPad, and it wasn't working at all. And so we blamed it on the cable. So I did a test here this afternoon, and everything works great. That cable, that iPad, that drone, it all works fine. So I don't know.
So it sounds like who did you say said that? Bob Casey?
Right, but that's
the radio the
setup for
signal
drone.
interference
That
with
drone, that cable, that iPad. My live streams from home 2 times every week. That's what I do. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
But it's not cellular.
You're right.
Not cellular. It's Wi-Fi. So I don't know. Anyway, tomorrow we'll do it differently and see if the Mavic 2 can handle it better.
Not long now.
Yeah.
Are you doing another sunrise tomorrow, Dennis?
Yeah, from the Gold Coast.
Okay.
That'll be a beautiful location too. Matt got some amazing scenes here. That's one of them, actually.
Wow.
Oh,
There it was.
So,
Good pause, Matt.
Yeah, you got him right on it, eh?
so only a small one. That's all right.
Yeah,
Gotta get
yeah.
that SD card. I have a feeling there are some beautiful pictures of that bird.
I think so. You should be able to. That's crazy. Ooh.
Wow.
That's not a magpie, is it?
No, I think they're a minor bird, aren't they, Peter?
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
Yeah, not a Maggie. But anyway, yeah, that was.
Yeah, that minor bird could have caused a major accident. Sorry, Matt.
Wow. That was close.
Yes, Peter. Correct.
Good morning, Ron.
Then it would be a major bird.
Have drone will fly.
Oh, that's funny. Anyway.
Bob Casey. Good morning.
Major bird.
Yeah.
It could be a Currawong, as Ben Cartwright said.
Oh, go to the. Oh, I've closed it off now. Okay. I'm just reading what Bob said here. Let's have a look. Man, we're going to be suffering tomorrow, Dennis. I swear to God.
Yes. So
We
I
got-
can't stay. I gotta hit the hay. So, Matt, you can stay on as long as you like. You only have to drive tomorrow and then fly the drone.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, Dennis actually
You
has
don't
to
get to
play.
sleep in the car.
hey, I didn't realise people
You don't
snored.
get to sleep.
car.
Did you hear that clearly? You don't get to sleep in the car.
Yeah, no, that's right. Keep me awake.
Autopilot.
Matt's driving would keep you awake, I would think.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mm.
Oh,
So somebody mentioned, I think Ben Cartwright said it could have been a currawog.
Corog, yeah.
Yeah, they're about the size of a crow, a little bit different. Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah, hang on a second here.
got white patches on them. Yeah, so.
I got it in slow motion. But is it working? Oh no, yeah, they're the ones.
Yeah, that looks like it.
So
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that does kind
Good
of look like
chance.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It
got-
almost looks like a crow.
yeah, it is very similar.
That is a crow
Yeah.
family, I think.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's the one.
I think
Very
you got
close.
it. I think that's actual bird, but it looks like it.
Yeah,
got the same
I'd
one.
say so.
Yeah, that's probably the same one. He's so
Yeah.
used to being photographed. He said, "Oh, camera."
Not shy, is he?
So
Yeah. I've got a slow motion one down there, Rodney. So if I just play that.
Yeah.
wow.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, anyway. Just missed it, eh? But what I was annoyed about was the fact I had no connection to try and get away.
Yeah.
It kind of sucked.
All
'Cause I had-
those tricks you've learned only work if you could actually control the drone.
Yeah, that's right. That's
So
exactly-
I just received that video that Scott was trying to show us earlier. I believe that's Bob Casey sent that to me. So I think they're getting snow there in Kentucky.
Yep.
I'd share it on the screen, but unfortunately it went to my phone. So
Yeah.
They're getting snow in Kentucky.
Yes.
yeah,
Whoa.
it's called a pied currawong.
I thought they were
Mm.
supposed to wait until after Thanksgiving before they got snow.
William I. Good morning.
I wonder if I
William
did.
I has a drone now.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Mm.
Up 10
Good for him.
Xeno Pro.
Yeah.
So
All right,
Dennis,
boys,
you're gonna be here
I'm
for
at it.
next weekend, right?
That's true.
When you heading back there, Dennis? Before you go,
Monday.
Monday.
Well, no, actually, Monday I'm going to Sydney, and then Tuesday I'll be headed home. I'll be home Tuesday, actually.
Okay. I see Matt's tearing up already.
Is a joy.
Yes, because he just realized I'm here another couple of days.
No, I'm upset. I'm upset because I'm gonna actually have to pay for a mate now.
That's 2 days away.
Still 2 days. And I did the worst thing ever, right? Okay, so we did this really early sunrise thing, right? Anyway, so I did that, and that was the first one we did. And I thought, okay, no worries, because Chris Hope had sent over a heap of pork rub for me, smoking rubs. Beauty. So we're going to do that on that day. So I went out and bought 2 racks of ribs, right? Beautiful stuff. Put the rubs on. I was doing a wet one, all that sort of stuff. It's going to be really nice, 2 types of ribs. Anyway, and normally, as I said to Dennis, I baby these things the whole cook, spray, cover it up at the right time, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I'm in the lounge room. out like a freaking light, right? And then I wake
That
up.
was a really good presentation, by
Oh.
the way.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, you've heard it. and I go out to the ribs. I go out there, and the one in the wet rub that's burnt. Right, the top of it just terrible, and the ribs were just dry as a bone, and it was the worst ribs I've ever done. And I served them up to an American. Right, it's not good.
Yeah, well, you know, us Americans know that you Aussies cook differently than we do.
That's right.
That's not. I charcoaled it, mate. You know.
Well, that's
not
all right.
it.
My wife made Australian ribs before.
Oh, really? Sounds like a good experience.
I'm glad she's not here to hear that.
Well, righto.
And as far as I know, she never watches my live stream. So
That's
so
a
unless
good
one of
thing.
you
She's
clowns
pretty smart, yeah.
happened to tell her.
Pretty smart, he says.
Hey, Joe. Yes, well, I'm going to nick off, boys. I need to go. We're
Yeah,
going to
me
have
too.
2
Me
hours
too.
sleep, and then we're going to head out again.
All right, Matt, Dennis, you guys have a good night, man. We'll
Have
be
a
looking
great
for
day.
that live
Great
stream.
day.
The sunrise is
Yeah, man.
beautiful at my house too, you know, Dennis. The sunrise
Well,
is
we can
beautiful
do
at my house from my driveway. It's beautiful.
We can do that.
Don't have to see the Gold Coast, mate.
But you still need to drive me, you know.
Yeah. Well, up the top of the driveway. All right.
Brad, have a good day.
So we'll have to leave earlier so we can get to the Gold Coast and then get back home and then do sunrise.
Yeah. All right. We'll see how that goes. Righto. All right. Hey, thanks, guys. And
Have a good
Yeah.
one, Matt. Thanks
Okay.
for popping in. Dennis, good night, both of you.
no worries.
night.
And don't
See
forget
y'all.
Be safe
about one.
tomorrow.
About 1:15, 1:20 Eastern time for the
See you
sunrise.
then.
Roger that.
Yeah, PM.
Or
Right.
about 10 a.m. to watch the replay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the other option.
Or you could actually do it at 11 if you wanted to.
get out of bed, Peter. Come on,
No.
mate.
Yeah.
No way.
Dominic does.
Good to see you.
He's
Yeah,
there.
I'm there.
That's his problem, not mine.
Oh, listen
Yeah.
to that.
Commitment.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Okay.
guys.
Bye, guys.
See you.
So I want to say good morning to God Bless America, FSU grad DeMarco. Good morning. And I think let's see, Brooklyn Chick is in the house. 107 Drones, Barkley. Good morning.
Morning.
Mark Fisher. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Mark
Yeah.
Fisher's in the house. Good morning, Mark.
Morning.
He's been doing some great videos with that Avata.
Mm.
He always does great videos. I'm impressed with his skills.
Yeah.
And
He's an
even-
FPV
even-
guy now.
He's even
Yeah.
better with a camera, with just a camera. So, but anyway, well, Scott, I don't care what you say, buddy. You did a good job this morning.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready for Dennis to get back.
Well, I bet.
But I tell you, I've said it over and over and over. You guys that do these live streams all the time, I mean, my hat's off to you because it's a lot of work.
Well, see, like Bob Casey says, keep it simple. That's what
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't have the fancy soundboards and stuff. And
Well, I don't either. And here's my problem. So I actually use my keys, and then I forget, and I go type in chat, and guess what? I just turned on all the sounds. So that's what happens a lot of times.
so you're actually using your real keyboard.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yep. So and then I have to memorize, which keys what, and so that's all set up too. So, but hey, I don't know. I knew I couldn't sing, so.
Hey, good morning, Charlie. Well, yeah, I don't know. I've never heard
Morning,
you
John.
sing, but if you sing anything like me, I'd probably leave.
Well, so our preacher wanted to get us young guys to sing in church, and so we were practicing every night and da 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 da. And next thing I know, he's telling me to cut my ears so I could hear myself and stuff. And we didn't ever sing. I was that bad. He decided to cancel it. So, but I always joke around and say, well, I always sing, and my attitude is, well, if I sing, that makes everybody around you sing louder so they can drown me out. So
I want to say good afternoon to Eveline excuse me if I kill your last name, Ackley. She's new to the channel.
Mm-hmm.
oh, you see that? Hey, so Rodney, have you gotten your LED lights yet? I just saw
LED lights.
Well, that's the new thing. And I just saw Unlimited Vertical there. So he did a pre-dawn flight with his LED lights on his 5-inch.
Oh, well, I have these lights. This light.
Oh, no. I'm talking about FPV. Fly High, I know, is one of them that sells these things.
Yeah.
And they're LED lights that you actually put around your 5-inch drone.
Oh,
And-
yeah, I've seen those. Ken Herron did that.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is drone I bought off of Chris Miller. It
Right.
has LEDs right here.
Okay, those are racing.
They
Yep.
they light up only when I'm running the motors, though.
Winbrook Acres.
Do what?
Just saying, I like the Twinbrook Acres.
I don't know how you guys do that too. Just keeping up the chat and everything else it's like, man, I mean, yeah, because you're trying to, you got to split your brain, you know, okay, I'm supposed to be doing this. I got to keep everybody entertained. I got to run my mouth all the time. And of course, you know,
Yeah.
it's hard. So I'll be happy to.
At first it's hard, but as you do it more, you get used to doing it and it'll get better. Now, if you're going to continue using like a soundboard for sound bites and stuff, I would highly recommend that you get get an actual soundboard.
Yeah, I actually Stream Deck or something like that.
Something like
I
that.
almost bought that at Amazon's Prime Days or whatever, but I'm like, man, I'm not. I literally, this whole thing for me is nothing but for fun, you know. So
well, let me tell you, you make it fun. I laugh every time you do that. I laugh, even though I've heard most of those sound bites.
well,
the past 3 weeks.
Here's my fear. Like, I mean, you saw your picture of the Sasquatch, right?
Yeah.
And I don't mean to offend anybody. You know, I didn't see Ray Kelly. Normally, I'll play. So what I do is like, what did I laugh at? Well, next thing I know, I'm in the Smokey and the Bandit movie. And I got Buford T. Justice, and I'm thinking, oh man, I'm gonna play this for Ray Kelly. Now I don't mean to do that. Look, I got a utmost respect for cops and the job that they do and everything else, but you know, I just want to have fun, you know. So
Yeah.
I had several clips in there about that, and I'm like, I probably ought not play that. But then I think about, I show something like.
You should play it. It's all in good fun, and you know what? Cops have sense of humor too.
Yeah, I know it.
And if anybody in this country needs a good laugh, it's our police officers.
Oh man, tell me about it.
They,
I had to do their job today. I don't even know how they do it. I mean, it's just everybody's made it so rough on them now.
I know.
Sort of like when you came back from Vietnam, how we treated our soldiers at that time, you know. So that's the same thing.
One of my ex-wives had her boss when she was working for Northrop Grumman. Her boss was a Vietnam vet, and he came home and he got off the bus at Fredericksburg, and he said some of his old high school friends, guys he hung out with, spit on him and called him names and stuff. He said it just broke his heart. And I can imagine. So our Vietnam vets got a raw deal. I'm sorry. And that's the way I feel. I joined in 1972 when Vietnam was going on, and would have proudly served in Vietnam, but it didn't work out that way because it ended about 6 months after I joined. So
My former boss, he was in the Korean War, and he would get bent out of shape because he basically never got any respect. Everybody wanted to talk about World War II, and that nobody even thought about the Korean War. So,
hey, Adrian Mateo Jones, good morning, and Mark,
Good morning.
and welcome.
And
Mark,
those who served in the armed forces and those who served this country proudly and bravely, good morning to you guys, and happy Veterans Day. It's an honor to be in the presence of those who, I know some of you served, I believe, right, Rodney?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an honor.
absolutely.
Yeah, my brother went to Vietnam for a while. He was in the medical corps up there, and I was in the we had conscription back in the 60s. No, I was in the draw for it, but I think in about 1968. But I didn't get picked out. Yeah, so.
Well, I tell you, man, it's like, I mean, yesterday when I was out with my wife, I ran into some people at the stores, and they had their hats on, veteran hats on, and if anybody I encountered, I just thanked them and told them how brave they are, and just thanking them, man, because it's something. And when somebody leaves their families and goes out into a place where they don't even know, risk their life for our freedoms, man, that's an honor, man. We need to look at those people like we should honor them more than we honor these people that play baseball, basketball, football, or stars that go on the stage and sing. They ain't risking nothing, and we honor those people more than we.
Hey.
It's gonna be a war.
Adrian.
It's Adrian. Good morning, Adrian.
Guys,
Morning, Adrian.
Morning, brother.
guys, this is
Go
what
ahead and open
happens.
your mouth so I can take you off the screen again.
Monroe.
Take him off. There he goes.
Hey, Adrian, you
I
probably
saw
feel
that,
like me and
Adrian.
Johnny.
I
Don't
mean,
worry, Adrian. Johnny Drone Flyer does that to me, man.
No, but Mark, I'm actually waiting for a chance to talk because Ronnie told me to be quiet, so I'm not going to say nothing.
You can go ahead and talk.
Guys, this is what happens when you fly to Nevada every day.
Looks like rabbit
Okay.
ears.
So, good morning, Rodney, Dominic, Scott, Peter, Mark, everybody in the chat. How's everybody doing?
Brother. Good morning.
Wonderful.
And I actually woke up a little while ago because I heard all the rackets that Rodney and the gang have been doing. So I had to jump in, of course. And I do want to go ahead and say happy Veterans Day to every single one of you guys that actually serve in this beautiful country we call the USA. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate it.
And thank both you and Mark for your support for our armed forces. So
you'll be surprised, Rodney. Anytime I see one, and I notice the patch on the the shirt or the hat, I always stop for every single one of them, including law enforcement. And I will say something like, "This might not mean a lot to you, but it does to me." And I thank you for the service. Shake their hand and tell them have a good day and stay safe.
yeah.
Right.
So even there was two soldiers in an airport. I was at Richmond Airport one time. My baggage had caught the wrong plane, and I was waiting for my baggage to fly in. And there was two soldiers sitting there, and I bought their meal for them. And told the waitress, don't say anything, just because just tell them it was from somebody that wants to thank them for their service. And
It's a good thing,
to
man.
see the appreciation on their faces is just it's heartwarming actually.
That's the way I feel. To me, it's more of appreciating what they did, and they didn't have to. and they put
No,
their life in danger, you know what I mean? To go ahead and do it. That goes for you.
yeah, our armed forces are all volunteer. Like when I joined, I had to sign up for the draft, and everybody that turns 18 has to sign up for the draft, but they're not using it. So it's an all volunteer force, and I volunteered when I joined. I didn't get drafted or anything. In fact, my draft notice came, and my mom forwarded it to me while I was in boot camp.
See, Rodney, the thing is, sometimes when I talk about it, I actually get teary eyed. You know what I mean? Because I don't even know how you guys do it. To put your life in danger, to go ahead
Yeah. Hey,
and serve when you didn't even have to.
Yeah.
Like that really touches me. You know, I don't think I have the courage to go ahead and do that. Sorry, Rodney, I didn't mean to get teary eyed in the show.
that's all right. That's
all right, man.
brother.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's
man.
just
That's good, Adrian.
it warms my heart to know that there are people out there that support our military. They may not believe in war. I didn't believe in war, but I was willing to sacrifice my life to defend my country and our Constitution, and with hoping not to get into politics. The way I see our country going nowadays is tears me up.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this? Yeah, never mind. We're not supposed to talk about that.
Yeah. So I do want to say good morning to Roger, Canadian Drone Hub. Good to
Hey,
see
Roger.
you and Kim
Yeah.
are still alive, and they're going
That's
to be
great.
here starting redoing the live streaming again in this winter. So
Yeah, that's good.
So
Good to see him back again.
Mr. JRC is another Navy veteran.
awesome, man.
Hey, John.
Hey, Jack Rabbit,
Hey.
man. That was that your live stream, man. I was listen. I like that, yo. You was very entertaining. I'm gonna tell you that much.
I can tell you. I'll tell you who's entertaining. You are entertaining.
Oh man. When I seen your live stream, I was like, what's going on? This is a little different, and I was enjoying it. Like I was like, yeah, this is fun, you know. I'm glad that you made it fun, and you know, it was actually a pleasure to see you doing a live stream, because I don't think I've ever caught any of your live streams, and
this is why, because Dennis was sitting there twisting my arm.
okay, all right, yeah. Dennis got a pretty
Is
good grip.
that what it was?
Oh, absolutely. He called me up one day and says, "Hey, I'm leaving." Oh, he was going to Lake Tahoe, right? And he says, "I don't think I'm gonna be able to broadcast. Do you mind filling in?" And I'm like, "Wait a minute now." I don't know about this. I said, "I've never done that before. I don't have a clue." And then
very good. You did really good.
I went to cramming trying to figure out, and he helped me figure out how to get on live, because I couldn't even do that. And he did some test runs with me and stuff. And
you had my wife imitating your accent. not in a
no, I trust me, I don't mind.
Not in a bad way. We enjoy people's accent. You know, Rodney and then, you know, of course, it's much more difficult to probably imitate Northside Dominic's accent, you know, but we in the United States, you know, especially when you're from out of the country and, you know, you're in different places in other countries, and we kind of admire some of those accents, right? And I always wondered how they view our accents, you know, and maybe they say, "Oh, these people talk funny," you know, like.
Yeah, that's great. That's what makes us all unique and
that's
special.
what makes
really,
us all unique, and that's an amazing thing. It's right, brother.
Yeah. Hey, Aussies don't talk funny.
No, we don't.
Well, Rhode Islanders, we have a very distinct accent. You know, we go and park our car.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they do in Boston, they park the car.
Park the car.
Park the car.
You know, one of the clips, you probably didn't hear it, but one of the clips I've played, and actually I know some of them recognized it, says, "Where I come from, it's a country song." And that's kind of why I played it, because I already know I got a crazy accent and whatever, but you have whatever accent where you grew up. So
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter where you come
Nah.
from. Make it great wherever you're at.
That's
So,
right. That's right.
See,
Yeah,
I'm from Oklahoma, and my wife keeps correcting my English, and I tell her, no, I'm speaking proper Oklahoman.
Yeah.
Or as I say, proper Okie.
Okay. Peter, don't you say anything.
She just doesn't
Why not?
understand that.
I haven't got an accent. It's you
There it
guys.
is. Look at, see? You keep talking like that, Peter. My wife's gonna be on this live.
Okay.
Oh man, that's great. Yeah. So I've been having a lot of fun, as y'all said about this Avada, man. If you don't got it, if you're thinking about getting it, I know Brad spoke about he was gonna get it next year, and I was like, hey, Brad, man, get it now. Don't miss out on all this fun. The Avadas are really fun. So it sat on my table for about a week before I opened it because I was so afraid, this FPV thing, and everybody was always saying Matt was pushing me, Matt was pushing me. A lot of people were pushing me, get into the FPV. I'm not flying acro yet, but where I'm at right now with the Avada is so much fun. It's almost like 8 years ago when I picked up the first drone and took the drone in the air, and I was like, oh my God, I love this. You know what I mean?
So are you flying in sports mode?
I am flying in sports mode, but most of the stuff I'm shooting is you don't even have to have the acro and that, because I'm not trying to so much dive building. I think at some point I will, but the cinematic, this being a cine whoop in a cinematic type of drone, I'm not in a rush to try to fly acro. I love the fact that I could just go through things, like hit gaps, even if it's going slow or whatever, you know what I mean? And I feel as though if you get into acro, now it's going really fast and you don't see anything, you know what I mean? It's like, you get a brand new car, man. Don't drive that thing fast by people. Drive it slow, let them take a look.
That little video you did with the one-way video, that was awesome. I didn't know where the heck he was going with it, but then you came to the water. I loved it. That was nice. I like it.
Yeah, that peninsula,
But the thing is, man, it seemed like a never-ending road until you came to the water. I was like, "What the heck is he going?"
Yeah,
that was great. That was good.
Thank you. Yeah, so it's gonna be perfect for what I want it for, and my whole thing about purchasing it was, okay, I'll be able to go through a warehouse or whatever and get the cinematic look and go through things and make it fun. You're right, like Wrigley's, you look at Wrigley Park video, and I'm sure everybody's seen that FPV video. The guy, he's flying fast and he's going through things, but you don't never see him do any type of flips or dives or anything like that. It's just a cool video to watch, and you get to see all these things happening. So I'm actually going to be doing that in my church. I'm going to be kind of doing a fly through actually on Sunday morning with this thing.
All right, so Dominic, Scott, Peter, Mark, let's all talk. This is not the Rodney show. Rodney Bell Show, this is our show. So Rodney, kick yourself out. Shoot, bye, get out of here. Go. We don't need you here.
You're asking for it.
There you go.
Adrian,
That's what you get, Adrian. I wouldn't talk junk.
Hey, why am I the only one left?
Hey, wait a minute. Hail Rodney. Hail Rodney.
Hail Rodney.
Hey, don't let that power go to your head. I just learned about the blue wand.
Hey.
That's right. I was cracking up. I was cracking up, Scott, because I'm sitting there going, well, what about me? What about me? You kept going through all these people. And then I made a comment that says, you can't make Sean Crowley blue until you make me blue.
Oh, that would have been good.
Well,
you know what he would have done.
Hey, Jack Rabbit, when you was turning everybody blue, I was like, this can't just be a democratic car.
Well, they didn't have red, so.
I was like, oh my goodness.
They need to make it purple.
I don't want to get political, but the whole country's going to crap now. Oh, goodness, man.
So I don't even know. I just accidentally clicked on the 3 buttons over there and saw where you could add moderators. So is that the way you're supposed to do it, or did I just stumble into?
No, that's the way you're supposed to do it.
I guess you pop out chats or something like that. So you're actually doing it off your live stream or your YouTube stream.
Yeah.
No, well, I've got the chats popped out.
But you got the chats though of your YouTube broadcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even like this one right now, I just popped them out and put them over here to the side. I had them over here on the other screen, which
So if you click on the 3 dots, it has go to channel, pin message, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, add moderator.
Yeah, I hid Brad because I was sitting there laughing so daggum hard. I clicked the wrong button.
I'm sure he appreciates that.
Well, and poor Angie, I timed her out by accident. I mean, I know y'all have already heard this story. And then later on, she timed me out. So we're
you're square now.
Yeah, exactly. I felt so bad about that because I didn't even know I did it. Brad all of a sudden comes on and says, "Why'd you time Angie out?" I said, "What do you mean I timed her out?"
Poor lost girl. She got lost twice.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, with that Avata, how many times have you crashed it doing all those videos?
Oh my God. That thing's crashed every single. So the last video I just put up, I just put up a video about
I'll be right back, guys.
with the Avata.
Through all the Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
So
there's 2 of them. There's one that I did, and then I did a second one because I planned the flight a little bit different. I've been working in that area for the last 3 days. So I've been flying it. I walk through it. I look at every gap. I stick the drone. Can I go through that? Can I go through this? And then I kind of plan the thing. So, but these are all test runs. The videos I'm putting up are test runs until they really plug it in. So when the lights go on, so we're gonna shoot it at dusk. Yeah, dusk. So just as the sun's going down, but it's dark enough that we can see the lights, but also light enough that the video doesn't look like crap in case the Avata doesn't, perform well with the camera. But crashing a whole bunch, and but that thing is it's bulletproof.
Is it? Yeah.
I bought these from Ken Dono, and I wanted to support him, right? But I haven't used. I used them. I put them on once, and once I seen that they got in the shot a little bit, I didn't want that. Do they work? Absolutely. But another thing is too, and I'm not. I don't want to discourage anybody from buying them. I think they're good if you're learning how to fly and you just want to protect it a little bit more. But these bumpers, also, this is about maybe an inch or maybe a little bit over an inch. And I want that little inch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want that little inch because you're gapping something. Like I flew through a dragon race boat, and it had a hole in the back of it. And I flew through it, and it just literally there was probably about maybe a half an inch on each side of the the Avata getting through it. But it's a fun drone, and I got the controller, but the motion controller is so awesome. I really feel like a pilot. Somebody came up to me and I said, I'm flying my jet right now. Leave me alone.
So you use that motion controller on all the videos there, do you?
I do, because I just got the controller, and so I'm not really as used to the controller. And in the motion controller, there's this little ball, there's this little circle that you could follow, which makes it really, really easy. I mean, I tell you, I was so afraid to open this thing. It sat on my table for a week. But when I got it open and I played with it a little bit and flew it through my house and drove my wife crazy a little bit, it was fine. You know what I mean? But that little ball, it's not like the bouncing ball that you follow that you sing along with. It's just a ball that you follow, right? It's not on the controller. So it's a whole different now experience of flying and a whole different feel. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is what I feel like now. The winter's coming. It's gonna get cold here, and I'd rather have one hand cold than two.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Valid point.
And I know you can't fly an acro with the motion controller, but I really don't. I don't need acro right now. You know, my main thing is I'm gonna be able to fly this thing, like I said, through things and get cinematic shots and make some money.
Yeah, hi to Chris Hope. Chris has joined us.
Yep. Good morning, Chris Hope.
Chris Hope.
Morning, Chris.
I'm actually thinking about buying it, Mark.
Don't think about it. Just go get it.
But if I get it, I'm only gonna get the drone only. I don't need the motion controller because I already have one, and I don't need the new goggles. I already got goggles already.
Don't think about it. Get it, man. You'll think.
Do you have?
Like I said to Brad, if you're thinking about getting it, just go get it. It's such a fun drone, man, and it really is, man. I don't know if it's just because I've never flown like that FPV style. Rodney, you fly FPV, so you already know.
No, he don't. No, he don't. He's a sellout. No, he don't. Don't believe that crap. He's a sellout.
Rodney,
You said I fly FPV. I didn't sell out. I fly FPV.
You're a sellout, mister.
I seen it. I'm a witness, Adrian.
I still fly camera drones too.
What is
You're a
that
sellout, mister.
Rodney, what's a camera drone?
I have a
Adrian.
He never learns, does he?
Adrian,
He never learns.
He's a magician. He's a magician. I don't know how he disappears like that and just
Boom.
reappears. So. Hey, Adrian. It's
Yeah.
not October no more. How are you ghosting like that?
I don't know. Well, hey, Mark, the thing is that when you're a homeowner, you're gonna become an electrician, carpenter, painter, everything. So I'm actually trying to fix my
brother.
deck. I got a couple of
I'm
wheels that
already
need to be
there.
replaced.
I'm already there. I'm a homeowner. Look around my house. I did all of this. I built all of this. I put all this stuff on everything you see. I built these columns.
Cool.
I did this whole wall right here. Well, let me, because I'll get in trouble. My wife and I did this. I'll get myself in trouble over here, Rodney. Yeah. Even the furniture.
Is your wife there?
Sofa. We posted these chairs, and
Yeah, I take the easy way out. I pay someone else to do it.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, Mark, you got to do it yourself. So, Adrian,
No way.
Yeah.
I'm there with
Mark.
you, brother.
Mark, tell your wife I said hi.
Okay. Hey, Rodney Bell said hi, babe. She says hello. Hey, so I did the honeydew list thing, and clean the yard. But I'm done this year. So if anybody wants to buy a yard.
A yard?
A yard.
Oh, yeah.
A yard.
A yard?
Yard. What's a yard?
Rodney.
I just
I gotta get back out your way, Rodney.
Yeah.
I want to go to that little restaurant.
I just had all my yard cleaned up on Wednesday. Did the whole lot. And then I had them back again today doing some repairs on the garage. Had to get new guttering put on the garage and bit of brickwork repaired. So that's all done now. So
I still gotta do gutter. So I gotta get the power wash, and I got this long extended arm with a thing that just drops over the gutters.
Oh yeah.
And it cleans out the gutters because that water will just come up over the esophagus and then That's it.
We just had our gutters cleaned, and we also had the guy install some gutter guards.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hopefully that'll.
Well,
take
you
care of
reach
that
our
problem.
age, you got to have the gutters cleaned anyway.
Do what?
You got to keep that live stream going.
That's what that's what that oil is for, right? The what is it? The oil you drink.
Castor oil.
Castor oil. We're cleaning gutters over here. I went to the doctors the other day. They said, want to do a colonoscopy and an endoscopy. I said, all in one shot, doc?
Ouch.
In the mouth and up the butt. Jeez, doc, man. You're killing me over here.
I bet none of you guys got to do a pelvic exam on a sow before.
No.
What is that?
No.
I got to do it. My dad was a veterinarian, and I was a small, skinny boy. I came running by at the wrong time because he couldn't get his arm up in there. So guess who had to do it?
Wait, start all over again. Start all over. Jack Rabbit, what are you saying? A what? And a what?
I had to find out if the sow was pregnant.
What is a sow?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pig,
A female pig.
Oh, Lord have mercy. What the heck is going on? Rodney, could you do what you do with Adrian to Jack Rabbit right quick?
Make me go away.
Well, because you requested it. But I got to bring him back now.
Jack Rabbit.
Put him down there by Adrian. That way I can just do them both together.
Now you know you can't be talking about no putting things up pigs' butts.
I'm gonna tell you what. When you grow up as a country boy, you get to see a lot of different things.
We'll come to the ghetto. You see a lot.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You've seen a lot of things I haven't seen. So.
No, that's hilarious though. My goodness. So again, I'm sorry. Finish that story because I really want to know about.
Oh, that was it. It was.
Oh, okay.
I just happened to be running by at the wrong time, and he said, "Come here!" And I didn't know what I was up for, so she wasn't pregnant.
Wow. Closest I got to something like that was my bacon in the morning.
Well, I don't know what you guys talking about. I'm a teenager, so I don't know.
Adrian, what's the weather
Try
like over
something
there?
you
Florida?
young and shouldn't know about.
What was that, Rodney?
I said, this is something you young and shouldn't know about.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about no big gloves, nothing about, no, I don't know nothing about that. Nope. I am a teenager. I only know
You
about
don't know
drones.
nothing at all, do you, Adrian?
I don't know nothing.
Nothing. I know nothing.
All I know is that I'm trying to fix this deck and I'm missing some tools and I don't know what the heck I put in on.
Oh, gee, don't you just love
I know
it?
where they're at.
There's somewhere around here because I seen it the other day, but I can't find him now.
Same place you used them when you used them last.
I know, but I can't. I don't remember. I guess I'm getting too old.
Wait a minute. You just said you was a teenager.
I don't know. I believe I've been around Rodney too long. I need to start hanging around him.
I didn't play one of my sound clips. Homer Simpson when he says, "Remember when I learned how to make wine and I forgot how to drive?" So.
I actually like the one that you did for Bob Casey, Jack Rabbit. I like the little sound clip you did for him. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Can you play
awesome.
those now, John, Scott?
What's that?
Can you play those now?
I don't know how it would come over. See, and that's what I wish I could just click and play the. I mean, they're all sound clips. So, do you know how to play sound clips?
So is that on StreamYard, Jack Rabbit? Is that something that is a feature on?
No, I actually do it through Prism Live, and I had to set all that up. So
Yeah.
and I was telling them earlier,
That's
I use my keyboard. I click whatever. I remember a key like F is fun until your daddy takes your drone away. Of course, I took
Fun till your daddy takes you to.
So if I want to play your song, which was
I got this feeling.
it was Michael Jackson.
Rockwell.
What was it? It was Somebody's Watching You.
Yeah, somebody's watching.
And I hit number 7. So, but like I was telling them though, when I go type on the keyboard, if Prism's up, it turns all those sounds on. And a lot of times when I'm setting it up, you got to be in Prism to set it up, so they all get turned on, and then I have to go back and turn them all off. And I don't always remember, and that's why you guys get blasted so many times. So,
well, it was cool. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was very entertaining.
This?
yeah. How did you do that?
Well, StreamYards has a list of music you can play.
Okay.
So you can play like music in the background, and it'll just sit there and loop.
Yeah, I do have that feature where you can go play. What do they call it? But it's a playlist. But I haven't really necessarily figured out how to do that.
Well, I got my own way of doing it, guys.
Yeah. Oh, you have it.
you got the whole DJ set up.
There you go. That's all you need, Scott. One of those.
Yeah. I wish I.
There you go, Scott. Think you're having a hard time remembering what buttons are which now. Just wait till you get that thing.
That's exactly right. Remember what Bob said, keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh.
Weather today here is bad, and there will not be any flight. As a matter of fact, I called a meeting. The winds are probably, we got gusts of like over 30, sometimes 50 miles an hour. I know it's supposed to die down a little bit, but I called a meeting early this morning on RigMug, Rhode Island Drone Meetup, and I said, 8 o'clock meeting for all drone flyers who want to have a flyaway.
What's a flyaway?
Well, if you fly in this wind, you ain't getting your drone back.
Oh.
I said this is exclusive for all mini drone flyers. Mavic 3 excluded drone pilots.
So I think I think I will go fly today. I think.
Matt's just put a new video up there that may be amusing if you'd like to have a look at.
Max
Matt.
Air?
Max Air?
No, Matt Northeast.
Matt.
Oh, Matt.
Oh, Matt. Okay.
Yeah. It's got Tim meets Dennis for the first time, so that could be interesting.
Yeah. I just saw it.
Wait, so Dennis is in Australia?
Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I'm having to work.
Yeah. Oh, so that's what it was, Jack Rabbit. You were filling in for Dennis.
Yes.
You mean he didn't bring in his ukulele with him to Australia?
Yeah, but the problem is his sunrise is at 1:15 in the afternoon.
Oh, that's right. Wow. So is he going to do a sunrise over there with the
He's
singing,
done 2 so far.
Yeah,
We'll be doing one at about 1:15.
Yeah,
Today.
he's gonna be
That's
doing
exactly
one
right.
today at 1:15, Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's going to be awesome. I'm going to have to go to his channel and press a reminder for me.
There's Ray Kelly finally got up.
Ray Kelly's
Yeah,
up.
Ray. Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning,
And
Ray.
Hey, Ray Kelly.
He is as well.
Ken's there too. Place it here.
Oh, Ken. Good morning,
Ken,
Ken.
place it here, place it there, place it here, place it there. You can place it anywhere where Ken.
Man.
Hey, Rodney Bell. Thank you for having me, sir. But I need to go ahead and fix this deck before we start raining it again.
All right, brother. Well, you have a good day, man.
Take it easy,
I'm gonna
Adrian.
head out as well. I need to get some sleep.
Hey,
Hey,
I'll see
Adrian,
you later.
Adrian.
All right, Adrian.
Bye, Adrian.
Before you
Yeah.
go, Adrian,
Have a good night.
Hey, Don,
Adrian,
you got to get up
need
and
any
watch
help with
the.
the deck?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of hours sleep.
Yeah, man, I don't
Adrian.
know how you do it.
So
If
I'll
Go
you
see
need
ahead,
help
you
with
Mike.
the deck,
later.
just send me a ticket.
See you later. I'll talk to you later. Night.
Bye, Adrian.
So, yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this one.
Okay.
All right. You guys, you
Mark,
gentlemen have a great day.
You too.
Happy
Glad you
flying,
could
be
come
blessed.
in.
I'll talk to you. Good job, Jack Rabbit, and good job, Rodney. Peter,
Thank
you
you,
take it
guys.
easy.
Thank you,
I certainly will.
All right.
Peter. You have a good night, brother.
I will. Okay. Yep. No worries. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye, all in chat.
Bye, Peter.
Bye.
Good times. Good times.
Yep, it was fun.
So
I always have a lot of fun doing this. So, and that's
Yeah.
what it's all about. It's about having
Yeah.
fun. It's not about talking politics. It's not about talking just drones. It's about talking, period.
yep,
Right. Right.
exactly.
Communicating.
Yep. Keeping
So-
in touch with people from other states and countries, actually, and that's amazing, man.
Absolutely, it is.
know,
It's
and-
an amazing age we live in.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is, and as long as it's respected, and you can, it has its really good qualities,
It does.
Well, who would have ever thought you could sit around and talk to an Australian, somebody up in New York, somebody in
Right.
Virginia?
Yeah.
And I mean, this is really cool. And I just laugh every time I see somebody sitting there talking to their watch or something like that.
Yeah,
Dick Tracy,
I know.
right? It's like, oh my gosh,
I know.
we're living it.
I know it.
Yeah,
So-
we grew up seeing it on Star Trek, but never thought it would be,
Yeah.
come
Yeah,
to-
and,
come
and
true.
sure enough, flip phones became
Yeah.
reality. So
Yep.
Our tricorder, is that what it was?
Yeah.
no, they had the flip phone.
flip
or
phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but was that the tricorder? Is that what you call it?
voice quarter. It was
Something like
voice,
that.
but then
I
the
mean-
tricorder could detect life forms.
Oh,
detect
okay. It was.
medical stuff.
Yeah,
They were two different items.
I got you.
Is that what they called it for Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
For
That
Star
would
Trek,
Spock or somebody would have
It
it.
was
And,
a way of communicating. So they were onto it already, like back in the '60s,
Yeah, yeah.
because Star Trek started what, in late '60s, maybe early '60s or mid '60s,
I think you're right.
right?
think it was in the '60s. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like late '60s or something like that. Star Trek came out. So you
Yeah.
think about it. I mean, and they were in a spaceship with computers, and
Yep.
so
Mhm.
that the age of computers, we think, oh, just around the corner. It's not. It actually goes back some time.
Well, it goes all the way back to the late 40s.
See that? Yeah, I wouldn't even think like that. That's right.
So I've always had a theory that the military is 20 to 30 years ahead of us.
Oh yeah.
That they actually have all the fun stuff 20 or 30 years
Before we even
do.
get a whiff of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And China has it a little bit, about probably 80 more years before.
Nah, I think they get it like 6 months after we develop it.
Oh yeah, 'cause they steal it.
Because they're smart enough not to invest in and make what you have to do to,
Yeah, that's
come
so
up
true.
with it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's something else, man.
Akira
listen, guys.
Dad worked on a UNIVAC back in 1947.
Hmm.
So,
Wow.
all right, boys.
Yes, sir. You
Well,
guys
you
have a
guys
great
have
day.
a
Be
good
blessed,
one, man.
man.
So same time, same place tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
About had a panic again this morning because I had figured out I could fly with my phone, and I was trying to go live with it. It would not work. So I had a fallback plan. Was I was going to take my camera and just point down at the screen and just do it that way. You take my controller and put it right in front of the camera. But out of desperation, I said, well, I'd already tried to fly with the iPad and it didn't work. And so, but it worked this time. So I don't know what happened. It bailed me out.
It was good.
I was impressed, and I feel like you should really look into starting a show, man. You did a great job, man.
No.
Wow.
All right, guys.
Yep.
Got to call it, man.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
See you
All
later.
right, guys. Have a
Take it
good
easy.
one.
All right. Bye.
Everybody in the chats, have a great day. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Thanks for everybody that came on the live stream this morning. Do appreciate you guys. And have a great weekend. Don't forget tomorrow morning, the Sunday Sunrise Crew, starting with Drone Bum in New York, coming to me here in Virginia, going to Tallahassee with Jack Rabbit FPV, and then going to either Fly Natural or Chris Hope. And after Chris Hope will be Johnny Drone Flyer with Drones and Coffee. Everybody, have a great weekend. Love y'all. Bye now.